Hi.
Hi.
We are waiting for you, but thank you so much for joining in. I hope you're having a great day today.
Thank you. I'm having great time today. It's actually the weather is much better now in Germany. It was really hot.
Ac- Same here in India, we're having a wonderful rainy season. And along with the rainy season, today we had 12 marks declared by CTSE. So I was really excited to just start, just jump the gun and start
Yes.
asking you the questions, especially about the 12th grade students. So these fresh graduates or fresh 12th grade students have just received the result. Uh, I would just go into it. What are the ways for them to start their bachelor's in Germany? If they're looking for, suppose, in engineering, will start in engineering. So, what is the way for a student who wants to pursue engineering in Germany and has just received their 12th result?
Okay, so before we start, first of all, I would like to congratulate everyone who got their results today, and
Yes,
the result percentage are really looking good. So I wish everyone good luck, and I also wish everyone to start pursuing your journey in Germany. So today we are here in live to speak about how you can go to Germany and start your bachelor's or your how you can start your undergraduate program, and how ISB can help you to come here and start your undergraduation. So the
right.
first and foremost thing is ISB Student Colleague is a preparatory college which guides the international students from different parts of the world who wish to go to Germany and start their bachelor's education. For example, you could be from Asia, you could be from Africa, you could be from Middle East, and you completed just your high school and you wish to go to Germany. So unlike other countries, Germany has a very special system of having 13 years of high schooling, whereas most of the countries based Southeast Asia or from Middle Eastern countries or from the Northern African region, um,
Right.
the high school is always 13 years 12 years. So if anyone wanted to go to Germany, then they do not have the direct access to go to Germany. That's where ISB comes in. ISB provides this 1 year preparatory course which will fulfill their 13 years of requirement and then send them to universities in Germany. So that is in
Right.
short what ISB is here to help you out. And the very special courses with ISB is you can do the student colleague or the foundation course, which I just explained. It can be done in both the languages. You can do it in German or you can also do it completely in English as well. So that is the beauty of studying with ISB. You get an opportunity or you get the choice to study in your choice of your language. It could be in English, it could be in German. And I can also proudly say that ISB is one of the, I think, only one student colleague which offers both German and English student colleague in Germany.
Right. So, what are the courses available in both of these taught programs, the German taught program and the student college taught programs? What are the courses that we provide, and if the fees, if you can mention for the
Yes,
students over here?
absolutely. I think that's what everyone wants to know. What are the courses available with us? So be it German taught or be it English taught, we have three different programs available: T, W, and M. So T is basically technical course, which is required for the students who would like to go to Germany and study technical educations. Like you wanted to become an engineer, you want to become an electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, computer science engineer, or data analyst, then you have to go for the technical course. And next one is the M
Right.
course. As the name suggests, it is for the medical related courses. So if you wanted to go to Germany and become a doctor or dentist, or you wanted to study natural sciences like biology, chemistry, zoology, so then you have to go to M course. And the next we have the W course. This is for the non-technical. That is basically if you wanted to become a you know uh, business development manager, if you want to study business related courses or economics, statistics,
Right.
odds, law, these are the other non-STEM related programs, then you have to choose for the W course. So this both courses are available, as well as available both in English as well as in German as well.
Okay.
And
And what are the requirements? Okay. So we have a question. Like, what if the child wants to pursue physics? I believe they have to opt for T course. Is that correct?
That's right, Arya. So if they wanted to go for the physics as a main choice of their course, then they have to go for T course.
All right. And I also have another question over here where a student wants to ask if I want to study BSc in German language, should I apply, or this is about language visa, but you'll still take it. Should I apply language visa, then extend it to student visa?
Yeah. No, you should not apply for a language visa, because language visa is strictly for someone who want to come to Germany and learn the German language, German as a foreign language, and then you have to go back to your home country. So you cannot continue an education from your language visa. So a lot of people think that, okay, first I'm going to Germany and start my German language course. So it is only fair that I go and apply for a language visa, but it's actually absolutely wrong. So they should go for a study preparation visa, or it's called a student preparation visa. In this, what you do is first you study German language, or you also do, your student colleague. That is like you are one step below to university. That's why this visa is called study preparation visa. So you are preparing yourself to go and study in university. So everyone who want to go to Germany to do your bachelor's, do not apply for language visa. Always apply for student visa or study preparation visa.
Right. So Dex, you've asked a question. So what ways can I do it? I think you need to add a little more words to it. What exactly are you asking? Anyway, so I'll go back to my question as I was asking. What are the requirements? Right, we have a number of questions. So I'll be studying German along with my student colleague. Oh, okay. So the student is asking if they have to study German along with the student colleague. I think in both the German taught program and in the English taught program, we have German language. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly. So that's the beauty of our English preparatory course. Even though they do the course completely in English language, they will still be studying German as a language, because we really emphasize this to the students that, look, you come to Germany and you do your bachelor's course in English. It doesn't mean that, everything will be in English. You go outside, to communicate to local grocery stores, or to a, small shopping place. The main language would be still in German. So
So
inside
it's
your
very
university,
important for, yeah,
exactly, the survival, you need to know the local
yeah.
language in order to survive here. So we always recommend them to study German as a separate language, and we also include that basic levels into our English preparatory program. But when you take the German program, of course, everything will be in German. Your physics, chemistry, mathematics, computer science, everything will be done in German language.
Okay, so we have, I want to ask, when will I get the time to study German from A2 to C1 if I started doing student calling?
Mhm. So you cannot start
Okay,
your student colleague unless you have up to B2 level. So what you can do is first you can start studying your German language in your home country. Not sure where the student is from. He can already start studying German language. Basic levels like A1, A2, B1, probably up to B1 he can do. Then after coming to Germany, he can go to us to ISB and then do B2. And then after completion of his B2, he can start student colleague. But it doesn't mean
okay.
that he cannot come to us before B2. He can come to us before B2, but he just have to spend few more months doing the German language course, and then he can start the student colleague.
Okay. I'd also like that it would be really great if you can just tell us about the requirements or the documents needed to apply for both of the programs as of now, since students already have 12 certificates now. So can they start applying now?
Yeah. So I'll tell for both, English as well as for the German third. So first I'll cover the English one. So now you are, high school completed graduate. You have your 12th grade, or you have your expected results, like, a provisional results. We can still start your process with your provisional results or your high school results. The second main important document is you need to have your passport. And then third one is your high school grade should be 75 percentage and above. So that is, you need to have 7.5 or 75% and above in order to join our English preparatory program. But it doesn't mean that if you have less than that, your choices will be, or your admission will be denied. So what happens is, in that case, if you have 65 or 70, you can still apply to us, and we will be having a assessment for you. This is a internal assessment from our side to determine that whether you can be admitted to the program. And if you do well in the assessment, then it is possible to study with us. And this assessment will be done in mathematics, and next one is in physics.
Okay.
And
Okay.
for the
So
German thought
before,
program, the main
yeah.
requirements are your passport copy, your high school grades. Your high school grades can be anything above 60, 65 percentage. Should not be less than that. Anything above that is well and good. And next one is you need to have a certain set of German language. Yeah, you need to have either B1, or in some exceptions you can still apply after A2 as well. So this is completely depends on the visa situation in their home country. If someone is coming from India, especially because we get a lot of students coming from India, so those people, according to the local German consulate in India, they recommend the students to have at least A2 level. So that's what we recommend the students as well. Complete at least A2 level. But if you do not have any opportunity to do your A2 level in your home country, you can still do that A2 level also with us through our online courses as well.
Okay. So students need to complete A2 at least in their home country for better visa clearance.
Exactly.
Okay. And is there any difference for, like, I also got a question similarly, something like this, that if the German is taught by native speakers or the local speakers here in their home country, so will that create any difference in their learning
See, it's
of the
always
German language?
nice to learn from a teacher who's also native speaker, because also that gives them the better understanding of the language. And the reason why I say is because I've seen many students who study German just in the perspective of clearing their examination, have the certificate, but still they're not able to speak. And this can be eliminated when the native speaker is involved into teaching. So I strongly recommend to study with the native speaker, because their quality of the language will be much better. But if you do not have an
Right.
opportunity, then no hard feelings, they can study with the current situation. Also, I have one
All
more
right.
question. Can one study completely in English from student colleague and continue bachelor's and master's in English and survive with English? No, it's not possible to survive only with English. As I think in metro cities, in big cities, it is possible. I mean, lately we have seen many students surviving with English. For example, in Berlin, Munich, and Hamburg.
Mhm.
But in general, if you cross, across the cities, German is still predominantly the main language. You would still need to know the German language, and that's also the reason why we still keep German as one language in our English preparatory course, so that they're not left out. They can still have some basic understanding of the language.
Right. I think we have a couple of questions from Ambika, I believe, that what would be the fee structure for English course, and can the child apply for the B1 course online with ISB as soon as their 12th and exams are done?
See, doing our online course is one thing. They can even enroll even before their high school is completed. Anytime they can come and do the online course with us. And secondly, the fee for our English preparatory program is 12,000 euros. Be it natural science, or be it technical course or business course, all three courses, it's the same fee. It's 12,000 euros.
Right. And the second part of the question is, can the child apply for the B1 course online with ISB now that they have received their 12 standard?
They can.
Okay. I have also got a very interesting question, that I've already completed my bachelor's in business management, and it's 2 years ago, and it seems that he wants to complete, the marks was not good, so he wants to start bachelor's again in English medium. Is it possible for him to do that?
Um,
Or
okay,
Bhavna child?
I'm not sure which grades are not good. Maybe if his high school grades are not good, then he can manage that with this, 2 years of our bachelor's course grades can be improved. But if his bachelor's grades are also not up to really, good standards according to the admission criteria, then I would suggest that he can try for master's after having some, certain amount of work experience, because his work experience can do some good thing for his profile compared to his low grade. So he can still try for masters with his grades. I would say add some work experience to your profile, and then that will be more competitive for you.
All right, I think we have few questions. So now, would I have to apply for summer course if I start learning German now? All right. So I think
Sorry, what?
they're asking for the intake, I believe, which intake this person can apply. if they start learning German now? I believe they want to go for the German taught student college. So which intake can they apply if they start their German language now? Can they
So
start with the
if
winter
they
course or
just
something?
started the German language now, then the best possible option is to start in summer 2023. So that is March 2023.
All right. Also, we get this question a lot of times that if somebody wants to do the English preparatory program, will it affect their job in Germany, or will they get placed over there since they've completed the bachelor's in English? We get this question a lot, and I would love for you to answer this for the students.
Um, exactly. So I would like to clear this. So everyone wants to know that, hey, look, I'm studying, my son is studying in English or my daughter is studying in English. What would be the job opportunities after completion? See, even though you're doing your German, I mean, the program in English, you still need German language in order to, go and find a job. You can still find a
Exactly.
job with your English course and your, English degree, but the opportunity will be limited. But as soon as you have this degree, and along with the degree, if you also add up to your B2 level German, then that's actually a really good combination. You have a degree from Germany, no matter if it's in English or German. Also, you have your B2 level proficiency. It means that you are able to communicate, and you can able to hold a conversation very well in German. So that is the only thing the companies would like to know, whether can you speak German and understand German. So this is the combination I would recommend to all my students, that you do your English course, that's well and good. 1 year preparatory program plus 3 years of bachelor. So you have 4 years time until to come to this B2 level. And within this time, if you come, then no one can, stop you.
Mm.
You will definitely find a better job after your graduation, or even before
Exactly.
your
Plus, you're
graduation.
already living in Germany. You're already speaking for 4 years. So I think that will also add to some level of, good English speaking skills in German language as well. All
Okay, so
right.
another
So
question
I
is,
think we have,
uh,
yeah,
is
go ahead.
our exams are recognized in all the TU9? Not only TU9. TU9 is just a name tag. Doesn't mean, they are the only. Unfortunately, this is a misconception among most of the parents and the students, that TU9 is the top 9 university. It doesn't go like that. So every university is quite common in Germany. It's so because it's all public universities. The quality is still the
Right.
same. No matter you study in a small city, like a small city, Cottbus or Jena, or Chemnitz, or you study in a big cities like Berlin, Munich, Hamburg. The opportunities for both of the students is still the same. You still have the opportunity to go and look, understand. So not only with TU9 universities, but any university in Germany. There are 450 universities in Germany, and after studying with us, students can go and join in any of these universities. So they have a lot of opportunities. I want to learn my BSc in German, then I would C1 level be enough? Yes, C1
Enough.
level would be definitely enough in order to do that.
And there's a question, does the fees include B1 to C1 complement? I think this one is about, since Ambika was asking about the English program. So yes, the 12,000 euros is inclusive, but which level do we provide
These
in
are
the
only
English
the
program?
basic levels, A1 and A2. So B1, B2, C1 is completely not included in this, and it's also not complementary. So if someone wants to do B1, B2, C1, then that's completely a separate course. They have to enroll,
Right.
with us.
Okay.
Thank you, Rishi.
And A1 and A2. Yeah. All right. I've completed my 12 with 80 percentage. First of all, congratulations. Still, I didn't learn language. Is it better to UG in India and then come to Germany for me? Okay. So this person has completed their 12 and has scored 80%, but haven't completed their German language, I believe. So what would be a good plan for them?
So this is also another, important decision everyone would like to know. Should I go to Germany, or is it really a good option for me to go to Germany, or comparing to, should I stay back in my home country? So this is, I mean, you cannot have one generalized opinion for this. So I can give you some pointers. Then you can, consider whether going to Germany is a good option or not. So firstly, the quality of the education is really, really good in Germany. So that is one thing which is a motivating factor for the students to go to Germany. And second thing is the job opportunities are much higher, because currently in Germany every year there is a deficit of 400 to 500,000 people in across all the industries. So the main reason is there
Right.
are many more people, old people in Germany than the young people. So the country needs young people to come in and join the workforce. So that is one of the reason why Germany will or still be a great attraction to the international students or international young people, because Germany needs these people who can come and work and contribute to this economy. So your job is secured and you have a very good quality of education. And on top of that, the education, absolutely, there is no tuition fees. What else do you ask more for it? You study in university for your bachelor's or your master's or PhD. There is no tuition fees in any of the 450 public universities. All you have to pay
Exactly.
is your small semester
Semester
contribution of
fee.
100
Yeah.
euros to 200 euros. So then these are some of the points which you can see and evaluate among yourself, because your financial situation, I'm not sure if you think that going to Germany by putting a 10,300 euros blocked account plus student colleague cost could be really a burden for you. So in that case, then I would say stay back, study bachelor's in India or your home country, then you can come for master's.
Right. Okay, so we also have one question that if I have got 60% in 12, is it still possible to get admission in the student college?
Yes, absolutely possible. So for English thought program, you will not be eligible to get direct admission, but still, if you wanted to go for the English program, then you have to sit for an assessment with us, and if you do well in the assessment, then you can, qualify for it. But for the German thought program, you are already qualified. You can do German student colleague with us. There is no need to provide any assessment.
Okay. So before going on to next question, there's a question that actually I'm very curious about to ask, and I
Mhm.
believe there was one student also was asking the same question.
Okay.
That is there any ways to skip student college? Like this is a very common query that we get. Can I skip student college? Can I come after this? I've completed this. Can you tell us like why is student college important for a student?
Exactly. So before anyone wants to uh, know that can I skip student colleague? Yes, you can skip, but you need to understand why the student colleague or a foundation course is first of all built in order to give this to the international student. So student colleague is actually a 1 year transition program from your home country to Germany. You could be from anywhere, international curriculum, international syllabus, and then you are into German universities. So this transition could be totally different. It could be harsh on many of the students because you don't know how lectures are conducted. You're not sure how the teachers would expect you to answer the questions, how your questions will be evaluated, how to write your examination, interpersonal
Right.
skills and extracurricular skills, and how you can go and give a presentation in for the papers. So there are many factors which you will learn at every step in this student colleague. So this is basically a 1 year transition period to do this, and then you go to university. If you want to skip this, you can still do. You can skip this, study 1 year in your home country, or you can do tests and other things in order to directly go and qualify. But the success would be much difficult for you, because you are directly coming out of your system and then put into a German system, and you will struggle for the first 2 3 semesters, and then you would catch up. And then when you wanted to catch up, you already lost 3 semesters. So that is why everyone recommends you to go to the traditional way of doing a student colleague, where the transition is already done, and when you step into the university, you already know what to expect from the university.
Okay, thank you so much for clearing that for me. Before going on to the next questions, everyone who are asking about the fees or wants to get in touch with us, I have mentioned our email, office@isbstudentcolleague.de, or if you want to get in touch with Balaji personally, you can write to him at info@isbstudentcolleague.de, and we provide you with a booklet. We can also help you if you're more interested with a one-on-one counseling session. So yes, the emails are in the comment box. Do write to us if you have any further queries regarding fees, especially. I
Yeah.
saw multiple questions about fees. Okay. So okay, we have a question. Learning language takes nearly 1 year and 1 year for Studienkolleg. Is it better for studying undergraduate in India and then coming to Germany for postgraduate? Which is better, sir?
So learning language and Studienkolleg together, it could be done in 1 year if you do the English program, because the total course is into one. And if you're doing a German course, what you said is kind of true. It takes time for you to learn from A1, A2, B1, B2, and then start Studienkolleg. So A1 to B2 would be 8 months, and then after that Studienkolleg will be 8 months. So in order to avoid this 2 years or 2.5 years issue, what we recommend the students is, as soon as you graduate your high school, start A1 and A2 with this. So that is, you already start A1, A2 when you are already in the process of getting your results, in the process of getting your university admission, and then visa process and everything. You can complete your A2. Then as soon as you lands with us, B1, B2 can be done in 4 months, and then Studienkolleg can be done in 8 months. So it would be 4 months in your home country, 12 months in Germany. So in this way, you will not feel that you already lost so much of time. So this, you can consider this as a alternative option.
All right. Also, next, can you please tell us about the intakes that we have at our Studienkolleg in both the programs, the German language program and the English preparatory program? I think we have a couple of questions regarding that, so we can answer all of them.
Exactly. So there are two intakes, be it German, Studienkolleg or English Studienkolleg. There are two intakes. One is in March of every year, and the next one is September of every year. These are the two intakes we have.
Right.
Which university would you suggest for MBA? I'm really not the right person to suggest for MBA. So here we clearly or exclusively talk about bachelor, Studienkolleg, how to start your undergraduate program. If you really wanted to check out for the master, then I would suggest you to go and look into a website called DAAD.de. So there you can find many universities and many courses where you can go on, contact for your further inquiries. There is, now I completed my 12th, what to do? I mean, the unknown 17, you have to be first clear, what you wanted to study. You want to do German track or an English track, and you still have time. I know that the grade 12 results have just dropped today, and you can start your process. If you're motivated to study your English third program, you can get in touch with us. Even for this September 2022, you can be enrolled. Even though your results will come later, or the mark sheets will come later, you can start your program already by September 15th by online mode, and then whenever your visa arrives, you can shift it to offline courses in Germany by November or December or January, whenever the visa is coming through, so that you don't waste any day. Every single day counts, and you will still be doing your course.
Mr. Sharma 7456, I believe that we have lost your question in the comment box. I tried to search for it. It would be really helpful if you can type it again for us. In the meanwhile, we'll skip to the other question.
Colleague only or language? Yeah, both. You can do language course with us, and you can also do Studienkolleg with us. And we also help you with application to the universities as well. Not only just studying, but until you go to university, our guidance will be there.
It's kind of like an end-to-end assistance, so we try to be there with you as long as you need our help. I think we also have certain question in the question box. What?
Rishi, you completed up to C1 already. You don't have to do A1 again.
Child apply for the September program. What month does a child apply for the September program? I think September intakes are going on, I believe.
Currently enrolling. We are already closing the deadlines in the next couple of weeks, I think. So if someone wants to study, they should enroll at the moment. Or if they're looking for the next intake, then they still have time until December to enroll.
Okay. We also have a question asking about our partner universities. Do we have any partner universities?
Absolutely. So I think many of our viewers, they have attended our previous webinar. So we brought in Fachhochschule Schweinfurt-Würzburg. So they are one of our partner universities who also offers English taught bachelor's program in Germany, and they are a very nice university. I think I would strongly recommend everyone to go and check FSW's website. They have wonderful programs in German as well as in English, and if you want to go and study in FSWS, then you can do it through ISB. You can study with us for 1 year, and then next year you would be in FSWS to do your German program or English program, whatever you want to do. And also, the beauty about our program is they are not restricted to 1 or 2 universities. They can go to any university in Germany.
Correct. All right, another diploma question we have. I think in the last live session also you clarified this for the students. Is diploma accepted in Germany? And if a student wants to apply for bachelor's degree, is diploma accepted?
Unfortunately, not Indian diploma. I know I personally have got this question from many students, that is the diploma acquired from India would be accepted. Unfortunately, most of them, they do not accept this. So it's a very sad news. I know we've been also trying to contact the Kultur Ministry, Education Ministry here, but unfortunately no good news for us. But there are certain universities who still will accept the diploma. So this can only be done case by case. We have to look into their diploma, and we have to talk with some universities if they can able to accept this. So if someone has this diploma, then please get in touch with us, send your documents. We can do a free evaluation for you and see whether your document can be processed further. Yes, how international the student is. So currently we have 13 international from 13 different countries students coming up and studying, and that is keep on increasing every single year. So they would definitely have a very good multi-mix culture, and it would also this is also an opportunity for them to get their intercultural activities as well. So we would be taking them to different places to experience the different culture. We also have a lot of nights as well, like Indian nights and Middle East and Arabian nights, where we also get together and celebrate other countries' festival and food. And it's going to be, and I would like everyone to go and check out our Facebook page, where we did
Right.
a couple of lives also when we did these events.
That was a very interesting question. We definitely look forward to be more as diverse as we can be. Okay, my son is in class 11. What is the procedure if you would like to join for medical courses?
So for medicine, the grades are really important, because the human medicine courses are already limited, and they have only 38 universities who offer human medicine. So the recommendation would be complete your grade 12 with a very good grade, like 90% and above, and then you can come to us and study 1 year preparatory program and also study up to C1 level. Then it is possible to go and try for medical courses. But unfortunately, there is no guarantee for medicine, because the seats are very limited. Only the grades can tell whether the student can get medicine or not. So, but according to our experience, if we have 90 and above, then the chances are much higher. But if not, then the chances would be very limited.
Right, I think we've already answered the question regarding partner universities. Next, I'd like to talk about the services that we provide to students, from university application to block account to visa. We get a lot of questions like, do we help in visa? Do we help in block account? Which block account to go for? So if you can address this for the student. I know this is a very, extensive question, but if you can make it as brief as possible.
Yeah. See, so the ISB's goal is to provide an end-to-end service. So the student can just focus on the only one thing, that is education. So the other things, for example, pre-arrival, planning your travel, and then visa documentation, preparing you for visa interview, and blocked account creation, health insurance documentation. All this will be helped by our team directly from India and as well as from Germany. And next thing is the post-arrival services such as picking up from the airport, accommodation guidance, and then city registration in Germany, visa extension in Germany, and first few days, what you should do, how to open up a bank account, and how to transfer money. So all these basic small things would also be still guided by our team, so that the entire heavy lifting will be done by us, and the students can just focus on one thing, that is studying and scoring well in
Exactly.
their student colleague.
Exactly. I'm a student of class 11 commerce and a BBAS aspirant. What options do I have in German colleges?
See, if you want, there are multiple options for you. You can study business-related programs, and in Germany, we always have this business plus computer science. This is a very unique combination, and which is actually a very nice combination, because computer science is actually required in every other field. So if you look into the universities in Germany, there's always courses like informatics plus which have, that is economics, business studies plus computer science. So this is a very nice combination, and this is in demand currently in Germany. So if you wanted to go to Germany, then I would say study business studies with computer science if possible. Your opportunities are endless. So
Okay,
do
we have
you have any
multiple
other
questions.
questions?
What is the general cost of living and what cities are cheap and good to live?
Okay, it's a also we cannot pinpoint this, but I'll try to make it as generic as possible. So currently, on average, the students need somewhere between 500 euros to 700 euros in order to take care of the expenses. I'll give an example about our city, Braunschweig, where we are located. So currently, the students spend somewhere between 550 euros to 650 euros. The breakup would be 350 euros goes for accommodation, 30-40 euros goes for insurance, and then maybe 30 euros for your mobile internet and other things, and then the remaining 100 euros goes for your groceries, cooking, and other things, and maybe another 50 euros goes for a transportation cost, or 40 euros for the transportation. So on average, students in Braunschweig spend you know 500 to 600 euros, and this could change if you drastically change if you go to a city like Berlin or Munich, where the accommodation alone will cost you 450 euros to 600 euros, and then on top of that, insurance, travel, food, groceries, and other things could go up to 850 euros to 900 euros. And that is also one of the reasons why the blocked account has been increasing every few years once. So I remember
Yes.
when I came to Germany as a student, the blocked account was 8,000 euros. Not even 8,000, it was 7,900 euros something. And then it changed to 8,000, then 8,800, and then they moved to 9,000. Currently it is 10,000. So, I mean, you
Yes.
should also match the inflation rate, right? So, in order to keep up with the expenses. So, this is the average. And see, there is no city which is cheap or less expensive. Every city comes with expenses, except the accommodation. All the other costs are same. The food cost is same anywhere you go. The grocery cost is still,
Yes.
for example, 1 kg rice in Edeka could be €1.99, and in Aldi it could be €2. uh, no matter if you live in Berlin or you live in a small city, the rate is still the same. So this will not make any difference for you.
All right. Thank you so much for answering that. Actually, this might be a very great answer for the parents, especially because they
Yeah.
worry a lot. We get a lot of questions regarding accommodation assistance. How long do we provide accommodation, and what are the cost of the accommodation that we provide?
So the beauty about ISB is we have our own student apartments. So this is exclusively for ISB students who come to us and do the program. So this accommodation is located in the city, which would take maybe 20 to 30 minutes travel to our institute, and this will all handled by our team. So we provide them the accommodation. It will be very nice accommodation, furnished. They have everything like table, chairs, cupboards, bed, Kitchen would be equipped with, oven and microwaves and cooking utensils, fridge and washing machine. Everything will be already there. It's a 100% furnished apartment, and this would be reserved for the students who want to take this. They should already inform us that, hey, I want an accommodation. Or sometimes the students say no, there are some friends, we would look together. At the end of the day, they come back to us because it is really difficult to find a place. But I'm just saying, you can go ahead and look out for your own accommodation. If not, you
Exactly.
can come to us. We'd be happy to guide you. And our accommodation cost varies from 350 euros on a shared basis. So that means that the one room will be shared between two students. So, and then the kitchen and the bathroom will also be shared. But if you want a private room all for yourself, then yes, it is also possible. That would be somewhere around 450 euros on that range.
Right. All right. This question about block account, that if the students have relatives in Germany and they are sponsoring me, do they still need to have a block account? Basically, a question about alternatives of block
Okay, yeah, there is an alternative for blocked account which is called Verpflichtungserklärung. So this basically means that someone is giving you a sponsorship, means that they give an undertaking that, okay, this person XYZ, I am taking care of all his expenses. That means that food, travel, accommodation, any kind of expenses, he would say that I would bear it. In that case, you do not have to go ahead and open a blocked account and provide a or show the funds of 10,300 or 400 euros. You don't have to do that. So this is an alternative option to do this sponsorship.
block
And in order to do that, you really thinking that I would take care of all the expenses.
All right. I think, okay, so we have a question. If a child is studying with ISP, how long do they have to move out on their own to find their own accommodation?
Mhm. They can stay as long as they want, but if they want to move out, then they should give at least 60 days notice period. That is 2 months. So if you wanted to move out by September end, then you have to inform us by July end so that you can move out. So that is a standard
Okay.
contract in Germany. 3 months is the notice period. Kündigungsfrist, we say, but we made it as 2 months so that is also a little flexible for the students. So it is 2 months notice period.
All right. So I think we have few minutes still left. All right. We have a question over here. Um, After completing engineering in German university, what is the procedure for transferring certificate from German university to Indian certificate?
Uh, okay, if I understand correctly, you study in Germany and then you want to go back to India and continue your bachelor's or study master's. So your degree or your certificate which you got in Germany will be accepted worldwide, no matter which country you want to go and continue your education or continue your higher education, like masters or anything. You don't have to do anything. Just when you apply as a normal student to any of the universities, and they would still look into your document. They will understand the degree has been obtained from Germany, and they can easily verify this in Annabin and other places, and then they know that okay, this degree is legitimate, and then they will just accept you for your next course, which could be masters.
Thank you. I thought, oh, that N
Next is
wanted to
asking
answer again.
university. Okay, I think he is meaning FSWS. Yes, it is a free university. It's a public university which do not have any tuition fees.
And FHWS is also our partner university. We recently had a webinar with them. You can watch the whole webinar on our YouTube channel. You can simply go and search ISP Student College and you can watch the whole webinar. And
All of our
for
Instagram live sessions will also be available very soon on our YouTube page. So
yes,
if you missed it, or if you think that some of your friends have missed it, so you don't have to
yes,
worry. You can find our YouTube live, which is currently going on. This would be uploaded into our YouTube channel probably, Arya, in 2-3 days. this will be available?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
So by Monday, this would be
Uh,
there. You can go and have a look into it.
okay. So, English Student College, the price is too high.
Well, yeah,
Right.
it comes with cost as well. So
Yes.
we are the only
And
student
it's a
college
very
in
unique
Germany,
program as well. Right.
developing
So,
this
we
program
have few.
completely in English and completely which will be accepted in all the universities, and bringing in some partner universities, and doing this course completely in English language with the top quality teachers and infrastructure. That does comes with expenses. But I guarantee you that the students taking the courses, they wouldn't feel that the money is not worth it. So it is definitely a worth program. You would really like it, and at the end of the program, you know that the opportunities are endless for you after this course.
All right. So, I have one question. Okay, before going on to the next question, I just
Hmm?
wanted to quickly brief us about the whole application process in ISB Student College. So, student viewing this will have an idea, in case they want to apply.
Okay, so I'll make it as brief as possible. You complete your high school, you come and enroll with us, and then we start your application, and then we give you the initial offer letter, and then you pay 50% of the course fee, and then we also take 6 to 8 weeks to provide you the university offer letter, which clearly says that okay, this XYZ student is given a place, for example, in our partner university, FSWS, but with the condition that they have to first come to ISB, complete our course, and then come to us. So with that university offer letter and then our admission letter, you would go to your local German consulate wherever you're located, and then apply for student visa. And also, to give a note here, our team will be guiding you in each and every step, until you arrive
Yes.
in Germany. So you don't have to worry that should I be doing all this paperwork, documentation. No, you're not alone.
No.
You are with us. You are our enrolled student. So it is our responsibility to guide you. So then you apply for a visa. After applying for a visa, you would wait for ideally 4 to 6 weeks. This could be a little longer depending on your home country. And then you arrive in Germany, and then we will take care of you from here. But during this whole process, you don't have to worry that, okay, should I wait for 3 months for this whole process to be completed? Will I waste 3 months? No, your course will still be starting by September 15th, and then you can do the other things, side by side, and you will still do the course online and do the visa process simultaneously. So you save a lot of time.
Right. And those of the students who wants to reach us, or if we have missed your queries, you can write to us in the emails that I have just posted. It's office@isbstudentcollege.de or info@isbstudentcollege.de. You can also reach out to us on different social media platforms. We are mostly active on all platforms, especially Facebook and Instagram. So you can DM us, you can contact us, you can WhatsApp us also. Our WhatsApp numbers are also available, I believe, on our Instagram page.
Yeah.
So we have few minutes left, and you can send out if your question has been missed. In the meanwhile, I just
And
want to ask you one last question.
yeah, so I just
Go
want
ahead.
to add one more point that so any questions or DMs you can send it to us, and I kindly ask you that do not expect any replay on the weekends, because most of the times our colleagues will not be working on the weekends. But Monday when we get back to you, we would be happy to answer most of your questions, because sometimes the students writes and they immediately expect a reply. So we try to reply to you as fast as possible, but sometimes if it's weekend, it could not be possible. But if you
Yes.
wait for a couple of days, by Monday, then you would get your response back immediately.
Yes. You will definitely get a response from us, but all we want from you is just a little bit of patience, and obviously all the information required are available across all our pages. So you can, especially on YouTube also, we have 1 hour webinar videos. You can go and watch those videos. You can reach out to us anytime you want. As I was saying, we have few minutes left, so I just wanted to discuss lastly about the visa.
Mhm.
How, like, we get a question like, what is a visa acceptance rate, and what are the mistakes that the students can make, which results in visa rejection. So if you can answer them for the students.
So with ISB, I can probably tell you that we have more than 95% of success rate. So that there are, like, every 10 profiles, one goes south and it gets rejected. But most of the time, our visas are very, very good, be it from Asia, from Middle East, or from Africa, or
Yes.
from anywhere. Our success rate is much, much higher, so you don't have to worry about it. And next thing is, what was the next question, Arya, along with that, along with the visa?
What are the common mistakes that students should avoid
So
for visa
the
rejection?
most common trap which I see said by people is, okay, you can go to Germany, do your student colleague, just after your language course. But it is not like that. There is a procedure to do student colleague. If you wanted to come to Germany, you already need to do German language courses up to B2, and then enroll into a student colleague, get an admission from student colleague. And the last part is, not many people know that you still need to have a conditional offer letter in order to apply for a
Yeah.
visa. Please do not apply for a visa without having any conditional offer letter from a university. That could be really, really bad on your profile. There are high chances that your visa might be rejected. So this is the main problem or misconception, that then I can just go ahead and apply with a language course. Just enrolling with any language course institutes and then apply for a visa, 100% your visa will be rejected. So that's why we are here. We'll help you out. Language course, student colleague, and university offer letter, all three will be provided by us, and also documentation support will be given to you.
Definitely. So thank you so much for joining today. It was really very helpful, and I'm pretty sure that it was as helpful to me as it was for the students watching us. In case we missed any of your queries, don't forget to DM us, email us, WhatsApp us. We'll just reply back to you as soon as possible. But again, thank you so much, and stay tuned for our upcoming webinars, our upcoming live sessions. And thank you so much again, Balaji,
Thank
for
you,
joining
Arya,
us.
for doing the sessions along with me, and we look forward to see many of the students with us many more in the
Yes.
upcoming days. And very
Yes.
shortly, we'll be announcing our next webinar, and we try to do more lives as much as possible. Hopefully, next week itself, we try to do another live and take up a lot of questions. So don't
Yes.
feel it that you missed this. There's always the next one
No.
coming very shortly for you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much, guys.
you.
Happy weekend. Stay safe.
Bye bye.